Hi everybody, it is tea with Tamara. This is my lovely shed pottery mug and I should actually link there. I love pottery. I'll link their page down below so that you can actually see how awesome their stuff is. It was I just want to say thank you to people who have been asking questions. It means the world to me and I will get to everything, but I have to go with what resonates with me at the time of making each video. And so the question that I'm going to be answering today is, how do I overcome personal obstacles when I'm consistently last on the list? This is my health thing because I've been too wrecked to take care of me. Now, I read through all the questions and this one came blaring, like it was like meh, 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 meh. Because when you are feeling last on the list, it's because you have actually placed yourself there. And this is the part where we have to actually step outside what we think is normal reasoning and realize that we are not expected to spread ourselves so thin, taking care of other people, that we lose sight of the value in which we are, our essence, our soul, our passion, our fire, because it's in the losing of oneself that you actually lose your relationships with others, your ability to function, your ability to have 100% into your work, into your life, into your love. Okay, so how do we rectify that if we are feeling as if we are last in line to be taken care of? So first and foremost, and this has come from a place where I have felt like last on the list. I spent many years in that space. And one of the first things that I realized was the only one who's going to take it, like I am my Prince Charming, if you will. So nothing and no one's going to come sweeping in on a white horse and save me from the life that I am last in. It's that I made a commitment to realizing that when I put myself, I always explain it as a nucleus. When you make yourself the nucleus of your life and you are in a space where you're ready to allow yourself, because you really have to question why you're not allowing yourself to come first, right? Like what is it in the past or present or idea of future that has locked your mentality into thinking that you are last, okay? So kind of working through all those kinds of things, and I can help. That's one of the things that I do. So you can message me for a life coaching, like an intuitive or a card reading. I'm going to hold off my $25 special until the end of this week for a 30-minute phone or email reading for $25, because I'm really finding that people are really getting value out of this. But that's not what it's about. It's why are you anchored into thinking that you're last? Okay, so you need to kind of meditate on that. And here's the thing, if you're even having time meditating on why you're last, it's a big issue, right? Because you should be coming first, because if you drop a little stone in a pond, like a ripple, you are that center stone hitting the water and everything ripples out from there. So your work gets better when you start actually taking time, and it feels really, really like you're doing something wrong in the beginning. Like, how can I go for a massage or an osteopath and take care of me and spend money on me and do things for me when I'm taking away from the kids or from my husband? But that's not the case. The more you realize that the better space in which you exist, the better space everything around you exists. And sometimes that means having to be able to say, like, no, no, no. Right? Like, I can't help you today. I'm having a day where I need to journal and I need to have a bath or I need to go for a walk. And if you're finding that it's a time issue, like you're running out of time in a day, it's because you have allowed that space in your head to say that you don't have enough time. So, you find a pocket, and I mean, a pocket could be 3 minutes in which you write down 3 things that you love about yourself. It's a start. Right? You have to be willing to start making yourself the priority, making yourself the key. I just want to make sure I cover all of that. How do I overcome personal obstacles when I'm consistently last on the list? Okay, so the personal obstacles are called to you. Okay, so when you're feeling as if you're last on the list, you put your headspace and you call the vibration of energy in that says, I'm last on the list. So absolutely, people are going to start taking advantage of you. They're going to be calling you to take them here or do this for them or all that, because you are in this thought process that I am last on the list. And by even allowing that thought to have space in your mind and in your spirit, it will manifest in that form for you. So you will keep just saying, bring it in, right? Put me last, put me last. So you're the one who has to hit the brakes in that driver's side seat and say, boom, stopping this thought process. I'm stopping it right here. I am first on the list. And then you have to do the steps to be first. So wake up 5 minutes earlier to get 5 minutes to have a coffee by yourself and just breathe, right? And then on top of that, you might write a to-do list for the day, or write 3 things you love about yourself, or take a little bit. Maybe you wake up 10 minutes before everybody else, right? You don't have to like create large pockets, but by doing those, you start to realize that you're the priority and that it matters how you feel and it matters where you are in your own head. And the more you live in this space of I'm a priority and things come for me and everything's great and people are here to support me and I have help, the more you're going to have that, right? So the biggest thing I have to say, and unfortunately it's like that, you don't want to hear thing, is the reason you're having so many obstacles is because you have made yourself a target for that mentality. And so the minute you change your perception, because it's perception, and the minute you change your perception and you make yourself the top gun, the priority first, it will ripple out and you will become the top priority and the top gun to everybody else as well. So I hope this helps. I hope that you get this. Again, share it if you feel that somebody else is in this headspace. I would love, keep the questions coming. And again, if there's anything else that you want to see, I've got some exciting things coming up for my channel, which I'm pumped. And you'll notice I'm here and not in the garage because it came up from a few people that the sound was really bad. And I get that. So I've got to rectify that sound. So I will be floating with the 5 cents over my head. Plus, I hate these pictures, so I'm going to call in some really cool pictures behind here too. But again, you guys, anything you need, message me if you have a question or concern or you would like my help anytime. I'm here for you, okay? Have a spectacular Wednesday.